The source. A sword. All my life I've heard tales of its great
And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm your host, Golden One, aka REMY Gold. Today we're looking at the new update from one of my favorite samplers, the Koala sampler. This is quite a big deal. They have made it available within the software or in the app to be able to record soft synths basically and effects units. I think it's called AUV3. So basically what that means is you can play other synths within the software. Before you could sample it through, I guess, or you could use, they have a really good built-in synthesizer too, but this means it just opens up so many possibilities within the software. So I have a J6 a Juno 6 emulated synth here, which is a free one from Audio Kit. They're really fantastic. I also have another one, which is an FM synth. I think it's called the King of FM. There are a bunch of free synths, soft synths you can get. And this company also makes ones obviously paid. And I think they have a sale at the moment, so go check them out. Some really fantastic emulations of old soft synths. And also keys, Rhodes, Wurlitzers, whatever you like. I mean, there is really an endless amount. I also have some Moog one that I got for free many years ago. Sounds fantastic. Also, Core Gadget has a lot of ones on there. I mean, literally, the list goes on and on. There's a lot of interesting things to effect units and stuff like that that you can get. So it just opens up the soundscape for this app. So what you can do, what I've done is usually when I make beats, I sample myself basically. I just play some chords. Usually it comes out very chilled out. So I'm running it just through the SP-44. These two connect very well. Unfortunately with the SP-44 is 48.1 I think, or 48 kilohertz, and so is the Koala sampler. This guy is 44.1 kilohertz, so I do find via USB-C there is some digital clipping. I don't know if it's because of that. Someone has mentioned that in the comments, and that kind of makes sense. So there is some artifacts or clipping going on. If you know anything about it, please let me know in the comments. I'm not sure exactly if that's the cause. So I have had some issues kind of letting these communicate, so hopefully in the future update they'll sort that out. But these two, they talk very well to each other. At the moment my sound card is a bit busted, so I'm running everything through the Roland via USB-C into my computer, so that works for me at the moment. So I'm using this as the sound card basically, or the audio interface you could say. So anyway, let me just show you quick. So I'm going to record at 75 BPMs. So there's nothing special, I'm just going to show you. So that is the synth basically. So you can also look at it, obviously. The editor is here. And you can make it bigger and mess with this settings. So this is just a preset. So now going back into this, I can go back in here and you can see the chords you've played. You can move them around, This is a 2-bar loop, just 2 chords. Now I can keep there, and I can now, because it's MIDI info, I can obviously mess with the filters and things like that. And then what you could do on this is you can then resample the loop. So basically I press a resample loop, and then it will put it down as an actual sample. So I can do that one shot, or we can loop it. Now with the loop, obviously it doesn't have the tail end. So you can hear there it clips. So what you can do is you can just make a bigger sequence and then just record the individual chords, and then just let it run for a while, and then you can chop it up. So for example, this would be a perfect chord over here. If I just chop this chord, actually that's not the chord, sorry, this one. You see? Now what I can do now, I can actually go in here and I can play that as a and then you can obviously then add effects to this. So then you can go into the perform, and then you can add, for example, let's send this to the delay, which is D. So I can then go to bus D, and then do it like that. So this is, I just want to do a short quick video about this update. And then obviously in the performance, you can add in the buses, you have the AUV3, and then there's a bunch of effects. I can maybe low fly dirt. I don't have that many effects, so I've been just looking and downloading. So if you have any recommendations on any effects and any synths that you use, not overly expensive, maybe some freebies, please let me know. I'm actually not that deep into iPad production. I'm usually more sample based, but it's really fun to use this. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to play out with a beat I made using all these new features, and I'll see you in the next one. Golden one out. Bye bye.